Hi guys, welcome to my YT channel. Hope you are doing well. In this video, we will be exploring more things about the human circulatory system. So, first of all, I would like to ask you all, do you all know anything about the human circulatory system? Let's find out. The human circulatory system is made up of the blood, heart and blood vessels. The blood vessels are tubes through which the blood travels. The heart is a pump which provides energy to keep the blood in circulation. So, in the picture below, you will be able to see how the circulatory system works. And even in the second picture, you will be able to see the parts of the circulatory system like the heart, blood vessels, arteries, veins. Structure of the heart. What do you think about the structure of the heart? So, let's find out about that too. Our heart is about the size of our clenched fist. It is made up of strong muscles. The heart is located slightly to the left of our body. So, in the picture below, you will be able to see all the parts of the heart. So, it is a very big complex picture because it's advanced and we don't want that picture, we want some of the parts as I guess. So when we are becoming more advanced in science, you will be able to learn about all these parts of the heart. So in this picture you will be able to see a heart. Parts of the heart. There are two sides of our heart. The sides are separated by a thick muscular wall. The heart has four chambers. There are two chambers on each side. The upper chambers are called as the atria or atrium. The lower chambers are called as ventricles. There are valves in our heart. A valve ensures that blood flows only in one direction in the heart. The muscular walls on the left side of the heart are thicker than the muscular walls on the right side. The lungs are closer to the heart, so it can be easier to pump blood to the lungs. So there are four chambers, you all know about that. Atrium and ventricles, and we say right ventricle, left ventricle. So upper right atrium and upper left atrium. So valve is used to flow the blood in one direction, and this heart is used to be in closer to the lungs because it is easier to pump blood to the lungs. Let's find more about that. So in this picture you will be able to see the parts of the heart. So even this picture is a little advanced, but let's see the things, let's check out the things that we need. So artery to lungs and artery to body, vein from body to vein from lung, upper chamber you can see, valve, lower chamber, right side and left side. So these are the most basic levels of the parts of the heart or the structure of the heart. So this is a little advanced, but we will need these things when we grow in an advanced science way. How does the heart transport blood around the body? Muscles in the heart go through a series of contractions and relaxations to pump and circulate blood around the body. So you can see in this picture how the circulation of blood through the heart occurs. This picture is also a bit advanced, but it is really important to know about these things. Circulation of blood through the heart happens from a lot of contractions and relaxations. We will discover more things about the relaxations and contractions. Relaxations. When the heart muscles relax, blood from the veins on each side of the heart will enter and fill both ventricles. Deoxygenated blood from the rest of the body will enter and fill the right ventricle. Deoxygenated blood refers to the blood with less amount of oxygen, and oxygenated blood refers to blood which carries a lot of oxygen. So when these heart muscles relax, blood from the both veins in each side of the heart. Now I told you that there are two sides of the heart, and each side of the heart will enter with this blood and fill both ventricles. Ventricles means the lower chambers, as I told you. So deoxygenated blood is the blood with less amount of oxygen, and oxygenated blood refers to the blood which carries a lot of oxygen. So in this picture you will be able to see how the heart muscles get relaxed. Contraction. When the heart muscle contracts, deoxygenated blood will be pushed out from the ventricle. The deoxygenated blood will enter an artery and get transported to the blood. The oxygenated blood will enter the artery and flows to the rest of our body. So in this picture you will be able to see how the contraction of the heart muscles occur. So blood in the heart flows in one direction. Do you all know about that? You know about the lub-dub sound or the heartbeat of your heart, right? So this refers to that. The heart makes a lub-dub sound as it pumps blood around the body. The sound is due to closing of valves in the heart. So if we are talking more about that, the sound there are valves in between chambers and arteries. And in arteries, these valves will close as the heart muscles contract or relax. So when these valves are getting closed, the sound of the blocking is the lub-dub sound we get. So this is how it refers to the heartbeat of our heart. So let's hear a small clip of our lub-dub sound. So you all saw the lub-dub sound. If you want to hear it again, let's go. Okay, so let's see it again. How it gets plumped. You can see from the veins it's clearly mentioned. Let's see that. Yes, so it is how the muscles get contract and relaxed, and how the blood is transported from veins to the heart and lungs to the heart and heart to the lungs and to the other body parts. So let's discover something about double circulation. Double circulation. The human circulatory system is called a double circulatory system. It is because blood passes through the heart twice in one complete circuit. So, from the rest of the body to the heart, deoxygenated blood will flow to the right side of the heart from the rest of our body. The heart will pump the deoxygenated blood to the lungs. In the lungs, the deoxygenated blood gets the oxygen from the air that we take in. From the lungs to the heart, oxygenated blood will flow to the left side of the heart from the lungs. The heart will pump the oxygenated blood to the rest of the body. Now, let's see the pictures of that. So, this is how the blood circulation happens. So, I mentioned here double circulation means the similar word to human circulatory system. So, this is even an advanced level picture, but it is really clear how it has mentioned. This is how the circulation takes place. Now let's learn about blood. Blood is a fluid tissue that is transported all around the body. It is used for transporting digested food, transporting oxygen, and for carrying waste products. So you can see two pictures of blood. Okay, the blood consists of platelets, plasma, red blood cells and white blood cells. So the blood is a mixture of platelets, plasma, red blood cells and white blood cells. That's why it is more stronger. Red blood cells. Do you all know anything about red blood cells? Let's discover. Red blood cells are responsible for carrying oxygen around the body. They contain a substance called hemoglobin. Hemoglobin combines with oxygen to form oxyhemoglobin that causes blood to be bright red. When the oxygen is removed from the oxyhemoglobin, deoxyhemoglobin is formed. It makes the blood appear purplish red. Red blood cells do not have a nucleus and have a biconcave shape. This structure increases the surface area to volume ratio of the red blood cells, thus allowing efficient diffusion of oxygen occur. So, I think you all understood those points because they are very summarized here. So you can see one picture of animated red blood cells. So this is the shape. From the front view we can see a donut shape and in the side view we can see a biconcave shape. So this is the real pictures of the red blood cells. White blood cells. The main function of white blood cells is to protect the body from infections or diseases. They have a nucleus unlike red blood cells. White blood cells are larger than red blood cells. Some types of white blood cells can engulf foreign materials such as viruses and bacteria and kill them. Some types of white blood cells produce substances called antibodies that attach to viruses or bacteria. These antibodies are markers. They tell other cells to destroy the viruses or bacteria. So in these two pictures, in the first picture you can see a white blood cell clearly. And in the second picture you will be able to see something taken under a picture taken under a microscope. So this is the difference you can see. Platelets. It is really like simple to remember or keep in mind. The platelets are important to help us clot our blood. That means they are important to clot our blood. They prevent excessive blood loss when we are injured. So if we when we are injured, if we are taking out excessive blood, it means the platelets are damaged or there are no enough platelets in our body. So if we have platelets, we are not getting more we are not getting we are not getting more excessive blood, and it is really good to have platelets in our body. So in this picture you will be able to see some platelets. So this picture is also taken under a microscope. Next we are learning about plasma. The plasma is the liquid portion of the blood. It transports nutrients from the digested food in the small intestine to all parts of the body. It also transports waste products such as carbon dioxide from cells to the kidneys, livers and lungs for excretion. So excretion means transporting out all the urea and other feces, stools and all those things. So excretion happens due to this when it transports waste products such as carbon dioxide from cells to kidneys. These livers and lungs are used to excretion. That means plasma is even used for excretion or the passing out of waste products. So in this picture you can see a plasma. So now let's learn about blood vessels. This picture is very clear. It has some columns and rows, and it is really clear to learn about the blood vessels. So arteries. Arteries in the first picture you can see. I'll point out. This picture you can see thick elastic wall, small lumen. Lumen means the thing around here. So the function is carries blood away from the heart to the lungs and the rest of the body. And the structure is thick muscular wall with narrow lumen. Narrow means small. Adaptation allows blood to travel from the heart at high pressures without rupturing. Vein, I have pointed out it. It has a thin wall, large lumen, valve. So the function is to carry blood from the lungs and the rest of the body back to the heart. Thin muscular wall with wide lumen, valves are present. So in this wide lumen, valves are present. Adaptation, valves help to maintain blood flow towards the heart. So the capillary, we can see capillaries in our eye, etc. So our eye have small kind of vessels, so it is known as the capillaries. So capillaries have single cell walls. Function is to carry blood through organs and tissues in the body and allows the diffusion of gases and nutrients to cells in the body. And its structure is very thin. Wall made up of single cells has a very narrow lumen that allows blood cells to travel only in a single file. So its adaptation is thin walls allow the diffusion of gases and nutrients to occur at a faster rate. So, in this picture, it is even clear, it's not advanced, it is basic level 1. So, this vein is, this I'll point it out, this vein is to the heart, and then this artery is away from the heart, and these are some capillaries, and waste products are produced, removed here or produced here. Oxygen and nutrients are taken away, and these are some tissues. We can see waste products come like this is a clear picture. So guys, we have come to the end of our beautiful session about science. Science is magic, and don't leave science, because science is just a perfect thing to learn. Like I'm like thin or the subject to learn. So science, we learned about our circulatory system. So hope you understood very well. So you can comment my YouTube channel, like my, subscribe my YouTube channel. And comment my YouTube channel. So love you guys a lot. So let's meet in the next video. Until that, stay safe and have a lot of fun like me, and love you guys a lot. So thank you for listening and watching my video. Bye. And this is Rashmi Mendis.